To Wakanda. The weather there seems way better than here.
Get ready for the Chronopolis Crew. Can you answer this question?
Just another realm for me to rule.
Hard luck. Maybe next time. Do you know the answer? That's the correct answer.
Help!
Incorrect. How about this one? Well done, Ants. Sorry, that's wrong. Since you love questions so much, hard luck. Maybe next time. Know the
If
answer?
some kind superhero could...
This is your glorious leader,
Right
Kang the
answer.
Conqueror,
Who wants to
reminding
test your
all citizens that Friday is Kang Day. Happy Kang Day, everyone. What do you mean it's not Friday?
Quiz complete.
In other
Please
news,
go
all
light your
other
rock.
days are now all...
Don't stop now. There are still more Chronopolis crazy quiz machines out there to challenge.
I am Iron Man. But, you already knew that, right?
Man, it's cold. Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice is...
Why do bad guys never seem to understand the concept of personal space?
Saw a monkey throwing a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
How am I supposed to make the greatest production the world has ever seen under these conditions? You! Yes, you! Make yourself useful and fix that generator. Our debut performance of Hulk, the musical, is well behind schedule.
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care for him very much.
Hulk is the strongest one there is.
I've picked up a crime...
This is Grand Ruler Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Mexican Blitz. I hate you.
Ooh! I can't feel my face.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I...
And we have power once more. But where is our star? Is he still asleep? Someone wake him up! A stage without its star is like soft serve without a cone. A mess! Our star is probably still sleeping in his trailer. That boy can sleep through anything. Hurry, and wake him up!
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion. Think it had that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah.
How unusual. Someone else might need to handle this.
Ah, there you are. Get on that stage already.
All right, already. Get off my back, Dad.
And try to look a little more awake.
But that's my secret. I'm always sleepy.
All right. The show's about to begin. I've saved you a seat in the front row. Sit down and behold the magic of musical theater.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers Mansion.
Fake news report.
Oh, I love this part.
You seen that? Who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple.
Ugh, this is the worst. What's with all the dancing? It's so unrealistic.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else can...
Yep. Definitely prefer these shows when they ain't doing the talking.
Feel like I've been walking for hours.
All this danger lately really makes...
Come on! When's somebody gonna hit something?
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Maybe just credible rather than incredible, but for the first night, not too shabby.
Great! Now, can I go back to bed?
You played a major role in this performance yourself. Allow me to thank you with this.
Hulk and Avengers toppled the Red King in glorious arena-based combat.
Maybe we'll see you at a future show.
Huh? Huh?
Thank you. Thank you. You're the real stars. Thank you for coming.
Huh?
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Huh?
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
Stupid snow. Taking forever to plow. Engine's all busted up. Don't forget to buy milk.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening.
I don't care what anybody says. I love you, Hawkeye.
Looked like something big.
Huh? What? What's happening?
Get out of the way, Snow Stand!
Thank you for saving your Generalissimo, Brigadiers.
You see that?
Excelsior!
Turns out the Cave of Dragons...
Huh? The cold never bothered me. Oh, anyway.
I need a change of scenery. I'm so sick of the cold.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new...
Where do you think I should move to? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Asgard.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
Hey, at least we still have our health. Oh, come on.
This snow's been real bad for business. My poor store's been split down the middle. All the fan-favorite balloons are stuck on the side of the store that I can't get to. Ugh! Just thinking about the money I'm losing's making me lightheaded.
Huh?
All this danger lately really makes me realize how precious every moment is. Oh! Ah! What are you doing?
My training never prepared me for this. Probably.
Hey! The balloons I want are on the other side of the store, not here.
Questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier.
Huh? Stop it, you animal!
My family's counting on me.
You see,
who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice?
Hey, how'd you get in there? Don't you go popping any of the balloons, you hear? No, I mean it. Not a single one. Ah! What are you doing?
There was some questionable training taking place on the...
Ah! Just take your filthy brick and get out of here.
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum? Where can I get one of those?
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
No! Help!
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual...
Someone just bumped their way to the top of my best heroes list.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
So, the bank called and told me my assets have been frozen. Get it? 'Cause the city's literally frozen? But yeah, I'm also snowed under with debt.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Now I'll show those guys.
Tell my mom I love her.
Can you believe this? Either way. Well, sadly, my quack starter can't. You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one money bag in this joint.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
I know we've got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask. Did anyone ever sort out that poor guy's tire fire in the last game?
Where should I go for lunch?
There's a crime happening near you.
To be honest, I was expecting bigger things from Quackstarter after all the hype. Barely hit 5% of my goal. Kids these days don't know what they want.
Now that's what a real hero looks like.
Can you believe some people don't stay up to date with all the latest content regulations? How embarrassing for them.
Find out anything about our wealthy friend?
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
We are not oppressed. So long as we obey all the laws and report all infractions, we...
I feel like I've been walking for hours.
Thanks. I'm gonna go take a hot bath.
that I managed to get not one, not two.
I've been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Yes. Quite lovely.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe. Which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while. All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom?
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring for central heating.
Hey there!
All right, let's go get that Nexus fragment.
President Bear stole my cactus. Oh.
Something must have
No!
You've got bad guys causing...
Where is this guy? I didn't realize we were working with such a diva.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an...
Help! I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
I know we've got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask.
Exactly what I'm told is just the best.
Lap 98? Man, it's cold.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Kang here. If anyone out there sees Ravonna, tell her there's a bee in my room. And Kang's famous drone.
Maybe this is for super advanced hero type power.
Hey, get out of here! This place is covered in invisibility serum. The you break it, you bought it policy still counts when you can't see it, you know. There might also be a little toxic goo spill, so watch your step. We keep the stuff in stock for our more villainous clients. So, you're probably wondering how I, acquired all these fine products? Let's just say it was the luck of the claw. I mean draw. Luck of the draw. Yeah. Why would I say claw? That's so bizarre.
I am a strong, independent exoskeleton.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Ouch. Glad I wasn't live streaming that. Greetings.
This Granopolis situation sure has been bad for business. Ferry to Rikers Island? I don't even know where it is.
Oh, there we go. You really saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something.
In order to halt my inevitable decline into abject poverty, I've repurposed the ferry to uncover hidden treasures from the deep. Nothing biting today, though.
Apparently there's some kind of...
Don't mind me. Just a teeny minor situation at the old super supply store. All under control.
3.
Take it you noticed the floating? Very sharp. I spilled a drum of anti-grav.
You again? What, you run out of innocent balloons to pop?
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring for central heating.
That's a safety feature to stop illegal salvage work. You don't have... Whoa!
Ugh! If I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements, ooh, I'm gonna do something.
You again? What, you run out of innocent balloons to pop?
No. You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
There was some, questionable...
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was. But he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
Right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got...
Hulk ready to smash.
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom?
I feel like I've been walking for hours.
Okay, bad guys. I'm updating your status to just made a big mistake.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in...
Hopefully I won't run into anything too stressful.
So what do you got for me? Well, I appreciate you passing on the message without the violence. But technically it was more of a croque madame than a sandwich. They set the money on what? Ugh, that could have been our meal ticket.
All this
well, that's tragic and a little bit disgusting and absolutely no help to me. Could be something there. If we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up.
The hand!
That's a safety feature to stop illegals.
Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them. So putting what you've told me through the only thing now... Oh, and if you run into Forbush, man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
Oh, man. Now I've done it.
Oh, guess that's why they installed that safety feature. Well, no more salvaging for me.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
All right! My hero!
That was fast. I'll let you know if I find any others.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
Think I'll dish out a little...
It really is better down where it's wetter.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
I must protect Adelan at all costs. Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
Who knew that the tentacles of giant sea creatures poking out of the ground?
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded not to wantonly deface public property.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
Right! Let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave! What do you mean somebody already got it?
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, at your service.
Ah! I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Maybe we'll get out.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
I bet someone will pay a high price for this.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
Huh? One of those?
I ain't seen this much trash in one place since my last family reunion.
The tales know this place as the nexus of all realities, where worlds collide, and where I hope to find...
That's all well and good, but it ain't helping me get this safe open.
Is there a person... What care I for dinero? I have traveled an age in search of my lady's belongings, only to find them stuck in this foul swamp tree.
We've all been there, friend.
What?
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
It's always reassuring to see Julie doing her round.
feel my face.
Reckon we could use that to blow this safe sky high. If we had something to ignite it.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. Still learning to clean it out.
These resemble my lady's belongings, but as I thought, a hex has been placed upon this luggage. Have at you, foul garments!
All this snow...
All right. This ought to blow the whole caboodle and then some. Everybody, shut your bazoos and stand back. Blammo!
This is the treasure you were after?
Of course it ain't. Now I'm all petered out and none the richer for it. So maybe this stick in the mud is hiding some kind of gold nugget.
We may as well find out. I'm in no hurry to return and explain to my lady that I slayed her chattel.
What kind of otherworldly nonsense is this? Doesn't look worth the bricks it's built from.
Send it back down. Man was not meant for flight.
I must protect my people in this.
Huh? Did you just swipe something out of that contraption?
Let it go, my friend. There is more to life than dinero. Incidentally, you are aware that money pours out of pretty much everything you break in this world, aren't you?
Is there a person out there who can understand?
I cannot rescue them alone, but who wouldst aid me?
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Something must have gone...
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
So, the bank called and told me my...
Time to swing it to action.
Apparently there's some kind...
Ooh, I got this.
Pray, friend, hear my plight. The great frog king Glugwort and his people hath been taken captive by the most fearsome rats of... Thou must aid me in rescuing the frog folk.
Is it...
Well met. Then follow me. Onward! Hark! Our quarry lies ahead. We shall dispatch these reprehensible rodents in the blink of an eye. Ha ha! Thou fights with the warrior's heart.
I wish that giant fireball on the Chronos building was a real giant fireball.
Get me out of here!
Worry not, citizen, for the threat has been quelled. Hop home swiftly. I gather thou dost not hear the language of frogs, but know that he was grateful for our help. Now, let us press on.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers Mansion earlier. Think it...
More rats! Let us take...
There's no limit.
With thy aid, we shall surely emerge victorious.
Ooh! I can't feel my...
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision?
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a...
Those rodents hold thou no more. Return to thy dwellings, post-haste. Yes, I shall relay the message. She wished me to pass on her gratitude, and that she is fond of thy sick style, whatever that means. Shall we proceed?
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go, Chief.
Together, we shall defeat these beasts. Now is our moment. We strike.
Yes, quite lovely.
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision?
The enemy's hand has been stayed. Thou art free to go. Not even a thank ye from that one. No matter, our work is not yet done.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Must find bad people. Scare them away.
By Odin's beard, ye shall feel the thunder of mine hammer.
The hunt begins.
Nefarious creatures, free my companion or face the consequences.
There's a fiefdom or something? Because these tax rates are daylight robbery.
Is there a person out there who can understand?
The danger has passed. Is thou able to find thine own way home?
Working with Howard on the...
Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone.
A smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right?
Hark! That is the dreaded rat! NUTZSO!
You know where the customizer is, right?
Deplorable rodents! Feel the wrath of Frogilner! Have at thee, foul creature! Curse ye, NUTZSO! Thou shalt pay for this insult to our great king!
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was...
My noble king, we have banished the rats. Thou art free. Well, I am humbled by your kind words, my liege. I would tell you what he said, but I fear the human tongue would not do it justice. Apologies. Well fought. With NUTZSO and his army driven from this land, King Glugwort and the rest of mine frog brethren are safe once more. Well, as safe as a frog can be in this strange place. We must still... But that is for another time.
A most valuable item.
I shall take great care of it.
Anybody up for a good old witch hunt? Percival, witch hunt? John, witch hunt?
Kang is one.
Maybe some new gloves to cheer me up. Roll a big snowball down the mountain. But times are hard enough in the city without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards the place.
Man, it's cold.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Fancy to hike, huh?
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Looking good. We're lucky I managed to arrange this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy.
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
Soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doom!
What? Huh?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
Ugh.
Cock-a-doodle-doom lays her enemies to waste with devastating expertise.
The puns are making me like it less. You know that, right?
If you think she's done with you yet, you're fresh out of clock.
No.
Distracted.
And scene.
All right.
You won't regret.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
I got into an argument with a lady from Xandar before.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission.
Speaking of ChronoCon, you did get the tickets, right?
I thought you were doing that.
This is what I get for teaming up with a walking pot rack.
Yes, quite lovely.
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan Blizzard, just be grateful.
This is new. I'm not in a comic anymore. Check me out. Square feet, head stud, unusual thumbs. This is awesome. I'm my own minifig. I need to get a pic of this before it wears off. If it wears off. Hello, Gwenpool. To whom am I speaking? The designer? Hello, Chief. Bonus missions? Yes, 100% I can help. But what about the guy who did it last time? Oh, really? Okay, boss. Sure, I'm in. Bye. Hey, so looks like I'm your host for these bonus missions. How cool is that? Choice bonus locations, awesome characters to play, and at the end you get yourself the all-important pink bonus brick. Wherever shall we go first? Welcome back, oh seekers of the pink bricks. Fame. She can be a cruel and fickle mistress. And my pal, Howard the Duck, is aware of that more than most today. He's not feeling the love from his fellow man for all his saving-the-day heroic do-goodery. I mean, that's not why he does it. But a pat on the back every now and again wouldn't hurt. What Howard needs to get people talking about him is a full-tilt, immersive, genre-defining, massively multiplayer, online video game with his beak on the cover! As luck would have it, there's a Gamescon going on just the other side of the park. Exactly the place to pitch a Howard multi-platform title. Teeny problem. The Access All Areas passes for the convention sold out months ago, dude. You'll have to use some of your quack fu ingenuity to get past those lines and pitch your game idea to the panel. The guy next to Howard seems to want to help. Who is he? Let me check one sec. 4 Bushman? Even I ain't never heard of this guy. I'm wondering if he's after his own game, too. That might be stretching things a little. But what do I know? If he can help Howard, then he's okay by me.
Hello, Manhattanites! Welcome to Timely Comics HQ, where we've got everything you could possibly want for all your timely needs. Come on in and get your geek on, people. This is ChronoCon!
Sold out? Well, that's just great. I knew we shouldn't have stopped for drive-thru. Now we'll never get into the panel.
Hey, Howard, why don't we come up with a distraction? You know, so we can sneak in without needing passes.
Nah, that'd never work. Wait, I know. I'll create a distraction so we can sneak in without needing passes. Why didn't I think of that before?
Hey, that's what I just...
Pipe down. You'll blow our cover. Now to put my ingenious plan into action. Listen up, folks. I mean, attention convention attendees or something. We have a limited number of tickets available at the main desk downstairs for you to have your dream selfie with Tony Stark. That's right, Iron Man himself. Billionaire, superstar, blah, 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 whatever, so hurry up. Well, would you look at that? A pretty flawless plan if I do say so myself.
Don't worry, all you lovely, loyal people that are still here. We've got so many other great guests for you. I mean, who needs Iron Man when we have the Shocker? So, come on in and meet your heroes. Get an autograph, take some...
Yeah, it was already broke when I got here.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now. How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Hard as it may be to believe, I do occasionally have my limits.
Now this is what I call an upgrade. Iron Man, eat your heart out.
Man, that suit is, well, it's something. I mean, it's no Mark 17, but I'm definitely digging it. man. Does anyone know his secret identity? Answers to me on a postcard, or preferably a less antiquated digital social media platform. Go.
Yeesh, what a heap of junk! Who'd pay?
Anyone else concerned that Howard the Duck and Forbishman are trashing the place? Not seem odd to anyone else? Ooh, that sounded smashy. Guessing that gauntlet has to be worth, like, at least $1 bajillion. Trust me, I'm pretty good with math.
Get me out of here!
You know, the way that Stanley animatronic is tapping on the glass and waving for assistance is so lifelike.
No! Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Boy, I could use a superhero right now. Ha!
Looks like we've got some technical difficulties. Whoa, stand back, folks. And Super Green Skin Smash Troll Brothers is no more. Operation Capwolf is an X game. And say goodbye to Luke Cage bass fishing? Some would say...
Hey everybody! Check out this brand new video game featuring yours truly. Available in all good stores in Chronopolis. And some bad ones. Huh?
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Yes, this game is rad! The lesser spotted, much underappreciated Howard the Duck, ladies and gentlemen. Get over here, Howie. Victory lap time.
Get me out of here!
Yes, folks, it really is that easy to get a game made. If you happen to be a duck in a time-locked city, that is. Sure, they all look happy now. But what about when they get 100%? What then? Does the game have any super bonus brick-gathering bonus adventures? No? You'll need a day one patch, my friend, and Sharpish. Just a little panhead near it. I think he's struggling with actual reality. Never mind the virtual kind. What am I saying? Howard's game has got Howard in it. It doesn't need anything else. Give me a copy. Let me through.
Let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave! What do you mean somebody already got it? Oh, man.
There was some, questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient...
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan Blizzard, just be...
Comrade, I need your help.
Now I've done it.
Tell my mom I love her.
You fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe...
We thought we were in the clear after being... This be... Excellent. Then we should hurry and look for my comrades. Fighting the Winter Guard will be no, how you say, cakewalk in park. I should know. I am one of them. I just hope we can deal with them one at a time.
If I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements,
These are the Presence's men. We must be on the right track.
Look who...
Foolish humans. I hope you're prepared to be beaten. You leave me no choice but to crush you. Surprise?
How are you finding my... Go on. Cheat. No one's watching.
You call this a challenge? I have battled the great and powerful Hulk. Enough with these small fry. We must hurry and catch the big fish.
So, you are the ones who would defy the presence? Prepare to be destroyed!
Sasha, my friend, this is not you. Stop this madness.
Do not test me, furry beast! Face the power of the Dark Force! The might of the presence is absolute! Don't stand in our way! Mikhail, where am I?
Welcome back, my little Ponchiki. I'll explain everything when I've rescued the others. For now, just rest. Come, comrade. We must rescue the others. Let me guess, you're wondering why I wasn't affected by the radiation. I'm gonna put it down to my extra body mass. Or maybe bears are just immune. But again, I'm no scientist. You leave us no choice but to bear arms. You mess with this bear, you get the claws. This doesn't put me in a very cuddly mood. I am not your garden variety anthropomorphic bear. I am Ursa Major, King of Bears.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in soft...
They were no trouble.
No one can stop the might of the presence. I recommend you surrender, little bear.
I don't want to have to hurt you, Dynamo. Please, you must fight it. Wait, did he call me little?
Move aside, or I will simply blast you aside. You are no match for me. The presence will have his revenge. I will see to that. Prepare to feel the sting of defeat. What was I just doing?
I'm glad you're back with this, comrade. Wait here. We still have to help Alexei. Now, we just have to save the Red Guardian, and this will all be over. More of these small fry. They must be gluttons for punishment. I'm going berserk! I'll put you into hibernation! You really think you stand a chance against the unsurpassed power of Ursa Major? Ruh! They were barely worth our time.
So, you made it past the others. Well, the Red Guardian won't go down so easily.
Your mind is not your own, Alexei. Don't let the presence manipulate you.
This is your first and final warning, villain. Don't stand in my way! How about I reshape your face? Never underestimate the science of punching! My head. Mikhail? What's going on?
It seems you have returned to us, comrade. Well, we did it, my friend. Even with my...
Ah, what a wonderful gift to myself. I certainly deserve it. I heard it was you that helped Mikhail. Thank you. My mind is back to normal, but my body may take a little while again to fully recover from our fight. Why not kill some time with a race?
You know, that was a nasty bump you gave me earlier. I guess I should thank you, though. Better to have a little bump than be some mind-controlled slave. I should be fit to join your cause soon. Though, you know what I always find makes time go faster? Racing!
Thanks again for what you did for me and the rest of the guard. Ursa joined you, right? Well, I'd be a bit of a heel if I didn't too, but... Well, I've been sitting here a while waiting for someone to do this race. I'd feel stupid if I left now.
I let my travel card expire. Now how am I supposed to leave the neighborhood? Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all... Oh man, I'm going down! Or words to that effect. Ignorance is strength.
What have the Avengers got against Kang? What's the problem with the regimented rule anyway? Can you believe some people don't stay up to date with all the latest Hydra pet regulations? How embarrassing for them.
Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all... Oh man, I'm going down! Or words to that effect.
Immortal, Hydra, immortal, Hydra. We shall never be destroyed.
Rats! I let my travel card expire. Now how am I supposed to leave the neighborhood?
Doing exactly what...
Where is she? Or was it a he?
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies. Whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
I've been catching up on things I missed while I was in that box. I'm particularly enjoying this new rap music.
Ugh. Doesn't look like this is my kind of thing.
That pharaoh was too charismatic. You never trust the charismatic ones.
My skills as the living weapon may be needed here.
Huh? I am Groot?
Always had my suspicions about that thing. Seems like I should have gone with my gut.
You know, if you unlock me as a playable character, maybe I'll stop hanging. Time to cheat. If you want all my pink bricks, you'll have to Got a code? Then make with the beep boop beep. Time to cheat and greet. Go on, cheat. No one's watching. All right, time to cheat. Got a code? Then make what the beep boop beep.
The world needs my powers.
Probably wondering how I got here, huh? Or if you've read any of my comics, you probably know not to bother asking questions at this point.
Make way for everyone's favorite Asgardian demigod.
How are you finding my special Gwenpool missions? Tell me you've heard about them. You know, if you unlock me as a playable character, maybe I'll stop hanging out here and bugging you all the time. Finish all of my missions already!
Okay, let's get started, shall we?
How are you finding my special Gwenpool missions? Tell me you've heard about them.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going.
If you want all my pink bricks, you'll have to finish all my Gwenpool missions. Helping some of the heroes out in the big wide world will unlock them.
I am Korvac. There is no entity more powerful in the universe.
No one shops.
Why are all our new visitors so fascinating? Probably wondering how I got here, huh? Or if you've read any of my comics, you probably know not to bother asking questions at this point.
Need to go see a man about a dog.
Hail Maximus, rightful ruler of the Inhuman!
You seen that superhero supply store?
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon Blitz. I hate you.
Maybe I've been up here too long.
Better not underestimate me.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore. I should be getting home. All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious every moment is. Oh, a free snack bar for a 3-hour seminar? Don't mind if I do.
If I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements, I'm gonna do something!
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
That cool lock Doctor Strange has on his sanctum, where can I give one of those?
Fancy to hike, huh? I know we've got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask, did anyone ever sort out that poor guy's tire fire in the last game? Ooh, I can't feel my face. feel my face.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Was that you I saw running a camel through all those hoops? I suppose dignity is a small price to pay for saving the world, huh? Look who's back!
You slay me.
Oh, that guy on the top of Grand Central Station seems to have some pretty big...
How are you finding my special Gwenpool missions? Tell me you've heard about them.
Keen.
I can't feel my face. The Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else? No?
I've noticed a number of people
Where is this guy? I didn't realize we were working with such a diva.
This is the worst thing to...
We booked this big cosplayer to come and MC our upcoming fundraiser for the Fuzzy Foundation, but he's running really late. And I reckon we're past, as you might have noticed. All right, time to hit the trail.
Saw a monkey.
I forgot to ask Koi Boy exactly who this guy is cosplaying as, but I'm sure we'll know him when we see him. How good can a costume be? Uh-oh, trouble's a-brewing.
Isn't that Squirrel Girl? Oh no, she's onto us!
We can't let her ruin our plans! Get her!
I think these guys have anything to do with our missing cosplayer? Over already? Well, they didn't seem to like us going this way. Ha! So let's keep doing it.
Stop them! Don't let them near the containment cell!
Containment cell, huh? We must have our guy locked up!
Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of... You'll learn to tune it out.
You know, it's only just occurred to me, but we could be on the trail of something totally unrelated to our cosplayer situation. Well, no point worrying about it now.
I feel like I've been walking for hours.
Don't they call her the unbeatable Squirrel Girl? I'm just saying, maybe rather than try to beat her, we just, you know, run away!
Quiet, you fool! Get her!
These guys are no real challenge. I beat Thing Fang Foom, yo!
Hello? Hello? Anybody out there? This is all a misunderstanding. This is just a really convincing costume. You! Do you know the rodent female Squirrel Girl? Maybe she can get me out of this mess. At the very least, tell Squirrel Girl I may be a little late to our meeting.
Where should I go for lunch?